Hi, my name's Ben and welcome to Angling For You. Today join me on Maples Pond at the Oaks at Sessay, and I've just hooked into the first fish. And what we're doing is, we are fishing paste, but it's margin fishing we're looking. But we all know we get those pleasure sessions and sometimes lucky enough to get those matches where we get an empty peg. And today we're going to take advantage of that. And as you can see, we've just hooked into the first fish. Like I said, it's on pace. I don't think it's a particularly massive fish, but it's all about how we take advantage of these pegs, and that fish took that straight away. And we've got some of this lovely Progen purple elastic on, the Hydrocore, fantastic. I've had plenty of fish now and up into nearly 20 pound range with it, and it's just so forgiving, so strong. See if we get this fish landed, we'll get it unhooked, and then we'll have a little chat about the rig. It's a nice little carp, around sort of 4 or 5 pounds. Great little start. Took that pace, no hesitation. All we've done is baited it with some 4mm fishery pellets to start off with, and he's in the net. It's probably quite more closer to the 3.5 to 4 pound. I'll get him unhooked, I'll spin him round, and you can have a look. Hooked perfectly in the lip. Typical paste hooking. And a great start to the session. Let's get that fish back. We'll go through the bait and the technique and how we're looking at the peg. Hi guys, so let's go through the tackle. So starting with the elastic, we've got the purple Hydrocore from Progen Tackle. Absolutely amazing stuff. I've showed you that, I've been through that. Absolutely top stuff. The line we're using is Gen Pro, and that's again from Progen, and that's 020. We're not missing about today. That is all the way straight through, right from the Dacron right to the hook, which is a KKMB size 12, if I can find the damn thing. It is there. It's a KKMB size 12. We'll have a little bit of a tag on there because, like always, we want a little bit to grab onto the paste. We've got a little slot which is just under above that, which is a number 10, just for a little bit of striking power, and again one under the float, number 10. And the float itself is just a little, like a little chimp margin float. It's probably more for shallow, but it's thick bristled, really easy to see these Progens. It's a 0.3, so it's more than capable down the edge, as you can see. So simple tactics in regards to the setup. I've got a little cad pot on, which you can see on the top, and that's because I'm using the paste as a sloppy method today, and it needs to be able to ship it out. What we're going to do is I try my best to film this. It's going to be really difficult, so I'll try and get as many angles as I can get, because obviously with it being fishing over to another peg, filming on my own, not the easiest, but we'll do as best. So I'll change the camera angle, see if we can get it from an angle where you can see the float, and hopefully we'll have another one. So I managed to steer this one round. Just got him onto the top kip. It was an alright fish. Nothing massive, probably again around the 3 or 4 pound mark. There he is in the net. Lovely colours on this one. hooked perfectly in that top lip again. Let's hold him up. About 2.5, 3 pounds. What a beautiful fish that is, in the colours in the sunlight. Let's get him put back. Right guys, so I want to go through my 3 top tips from when you're fishing to another peg or another area that's next to you. Tip number 1, the peg. Make sure you go up to it and you clear any debris, have a feel around with the landing net and a prod around, make sure you can feel a nice flat bottom and that you have got no obstructions underneath or there's anything you're going to hook onto or anything you're going to tangle. Number 2, gardening. If the fishery allows it, get yourself some scissors. I've seen people come up with shears, fishing matches and they're chopping down the reeds. I've seen it all. Make sure your fishery is okay with it. Everybody does it at Oaks. I talked to Tom about it this morning, so there's no problems fishing here. But if you're going to fish across, you're going to have to cut those reeds down so you can see. You want them nice and sort of trimmed down so I can see that peg, and you know it's easier for you to fish. Tip number 3, make sure you know which way you're coming out of the peg. When you hook a peg, especially like on the peg today, where it's closed in sort of a square shape, you need to make sure you know what you're going to do once you hook that fish. 9 times out of 10, them fish are going to range from 4 pounds above. So once you want to be hooking them, you want to be steering them out. It doesn't matter what bait you're on, paste, if you're on double expander, if you're on corn, it doesn't matter. When you hook them, they're going to want to go somewhere. So you have to be ready for that. So my step 3, my tip number 3 is to make sure you see which way they're going to go. So for example, on this peg, I know I'm up, I'm right, and I'm across, and that's bringing them out into open water, and that way I can control the fish. Come on, Cappy. Come on, Cappy. Come back to this peg so I can net you. Another nice fish. This one a bit lively. Decided to go a couple of pegs down once we get him on the top kit. Sometimes I do that to you. Other little thick set little fish was getting back because he's obviously not going to play ball. So we've enjoyed this episode. Such an advantage in a match if you get one of those pegs to fish at the side of you, and equally on a pleasure session you can obviously have your own peg to fish as a margin. It just gives you effectively another addition to fishing it. Must stress, only start cutting down bushes if your fishery allows it where you're fishing. Most do, but you don't want to start hacking people's bushes to pieces if you're not allowed to, so do check that. But have a lot of fun, enjoy fishing it. Have a look at the other paste videos if you want to find a paste and how to do it. Margin fishing, obviously we've still got a bit of summer left to do, and we've still got plenty of chance to catch some big margin fish. So join us on the Facebook group Angling For You, join us on the Instagram angling_for you, like and subscribe guys. Thanks for watching. Tight lines.